everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to day 10 out of 25 of nail videos on my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. You may or may not like it, but we hope you absolutely love it. We're going to be featuring my husband in today's video, so it's going to be something completely different than what you guys are used to seeing on my channel. I'm going to be doing a manicure on him, which I'm really excited to do because I've been wanting to do this for a very, very long time. We just haven't gotten around to doing it, so definitely excited to be sharing this experience with you guys. Not only that, but I asked on my Instagram stories for you guys to ask me some couple Q&A questions. So we're going to be including that in the entire video. We're going to be doing a lot of talking, so I hope it doesn't bore you guys, but you guys are going to be able to know us a little bit better. I know a lot of the time, like, our family couple dynamic is really like on the back burner. You guys don't really know how our relationship works, so it'll be kind of interesting for you guys to know us a little bit better. That being said, we're going to be doing a giveaway on today's video. Make sure you guys look out for the question in the video. Comment down below for your answer, and that will automatically enter you into the giveaway. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Now let's get right into it.
Recording.
I hope the mic doesn't malfunction. Are you scared? Question number one. All right, getting into it. We're going to be starting off by prepping his natural nail. I'm not going to be like, no, we're going to be cleaning them up pretty good. I was going to say I'm not going to be doing extensive amount of cleanup, but y'all see this? Honestly, I'm pretty proud of him because he is a nail biter and he stopped biting his nails for the purpose of this video. So, I have my Efile at 4,000 RPMs and I'm going to be going in and prepping his nail. I'm actually going to be trying to do pretty extensive amount of cleanup when it comes to his cuticles. I might actually even push back his cuticles. I never do this, but y'all know how it gets when they are bad. I haven't used a cuticle pusher in so long. Does that hurt, baby?
No. How do they look? Like, have you done worse nails than these?
No.
No?
No.
Dang.
Girls that typically go to get their nails done, they're like already used to getting their nails done, so their work that needs to be done is very minimal. Like, once you start doing upkeep, once you start getting them done regularly, it's just upkeep. You, my love, haven't gotten your freaking nails done ever, really. Which is kind of ironic because typically when someone does like a certain service, like if I was a barber, like I'd be cutting his hair, but why don't you let me do manicures and pedicures on you?
Well, pedicures because you're grossed out of my feet, but manicures you can do at any time.
I've actually been trying to talk him into doing it, and not that he's ever been against it. We just honestly never got around to actually doing his nails, and let alone actual design on them. What?
But like, it tickles.
Your nails kind of damaged right there.
Oh yeah.
It's like lumpy.
Yeah, that's from my teeth. I'm pretty bad with my nails. Yeah, I don't know why I got that habit of biting my nails since I was like a little kid.
Yeah, what the heck? Well, I used to bite my nails, and then some adult, I don't remember who, but I do remember that they told me that I was gonna grow a rat in my stomach, and I was really little, so I got scared. So I stopped, and then I developed a biting my inside of my cheek habit. And I continued that for what? Probably like 20 years, honestly.
Yeah, since I've known
I just stopped. Like within the last year, I stopped. So, pretty proud of myself. I don't have like a habit of any of that sort. Alright, so I'm going to be going in, buffing off that shine while also trying to push back that cuticle a little bit more. And then also kind of trying to file off some of that dead skin from that area, just because he does have a lot of buildup. And his cuticles are freaking thick, so. And then we're going to be going in and trying to get rid of as much cuticle as possible. Probably nippers will be involved. No, like probably 100% sure that I'm going to end up using nippers. Alright, we're switching over to my little diamond bit. And I'm going to go in. Again, try to get all that dead skin off while also still kind of trying to push that back. If y'all only felt how thick his cuticles are, it's looking slightly better, baby.
Yeah, you got a long ways to go. Alright, you ready for questions?
Yeah, so I went on my Instagram stories and I asked a few, well, I put it on my stories to ask questions, couple Q&A. So we could include that into the video just because we wanted it to be a little bit more interactive. And I thought it would be kind of fun. I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of questions for us as like individuals, also as a couple. You guys see Sergio a lot on my channel, so I think it'd be kind of fun to get to know us a little bit better.
At least hear about me. I don't think they see me a whole
Yeah.
lot.
Huh?
I said at least hear about me. I don't think I'm on it a whole lot.
You are on my lives.
Oh, yeah. All right. First question. How long have you and Sergio been together?
Oh, I don't have a duster. Yeah, paper towel will do. The mic thing? Just kidding. So Sergio and I have been together for 12 years. We have been married, because I know that was like another one of the questions. We've been married for... I don't know my numbers.
11 years.
Together for 12, married for 11.
Yeah, when we got together, we were really young and
Anyways.
we were really young.
Speak for yourself. Really I was smart. Quickly, I'm going in with this massive cuticle ball bit. I'm going to try to debulk that dead skin really quick before I go into nipping. Hopefully, I can get the majority of it. That way, I can avoid the nipping because y'all know I'm scared of that stuff. I know for a fact I'm going to have to get that because he freaking attacked it. But look how much cleaner that already looks. It doesn't hurt, right, baby?
No, that's fine.
He's all bleeding. It's fine.
Let's see. What were both of you doing when you guys met? Job-wise. It says job-wise.
It says job-wise, but Sergio and I were actually in high school. We are high school sweethearts.
I was working already though. I was making ice cream bars. That was my job.
He worked at his parents' ice cream shop, but I didn't know that at the time.
Mm. And then I did music for a little bit. I played music.
Yeah. I was a stay-at-home child.
Stay out.
Until I wasn't. No, I didn't work, so I was just going to school full-time. I believe when we met or we started dating? Was that the answer? Was that the question?
When we met, yeah.
Yeah, I was living at my parents' house. No job. Minding my business.
What is your guys' story? How about you say the story and then I'll say
his
the
version
story,
of it?
my version of the story.
Version of the Mendozas. V edition. So I was a sophomore.
Yeah.
I was a sophomore in high school. Little V was a sophomore, and Sergio was a junior. And I had a group of friends. It was like mixed, a bunch of guys and a bunch of girls, and we were like super, super close. But anyways, we all would always have lunch together, like my group of friends and my girlfriends. And this guy would literally I'm just doing one hand. Would literally try to just butt into all of our like little conversations we were having. He would just come sit at our table or wherever, because we could sit in the hall, remember? We would be able to sit in the hall and eat lunch, and he would just come and try to talk to my guy friends. And then it was like MySpace days. So if you guys remember MySpace, he would do these statuses like sitting with a pretty girl at lunch. And I would sit there like, he is not talking about me. So he pretty much was my stalker. I like to say this story to everyone. I'm going to go in with the cuticles just really, really carefully because you guys know I'm terrified of these things. Yeah, he was pretty much my stalker. We had a class together. After that, he used to give me my book that we needed to get at the beginning of the class. I thought it was the weirdest thing because he just started butting in with my friends. He started bringing me my textbook in class, and I would be like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? Like, I don't even know him. And then, yeah, he just grew on me. He stalked me enough that I'm here now.
Yeah, 2 kids.
2 kids later. So Sergio and I used to go to church. Like, his parents are very active in the church, and so are mine. And I actually remember this now. They had an event at the church.
Oh yeah,
and that's how you struck up a conversation with me in that class. You were like, "Oh, I saw you at the church event."
Oh yeah, and we were doing we were doing. You were doing. We were like getting. We were getting it ready for a party, right? Like the church, because they were gonna have a party at the gym.
Yeah, and then that party ended up happening, and I was there, and I think you sang. Sergio sings. He's a musician, and he sings. Like, he plays instruments and he sings. So he had done like something in the church event, and he sang. And I remember that I was with someone.
That's so crazy.
You forgot about that?
I forget all these things, and then we talk about it, and I remember.
So he came up to me in class and was like, "Hey, I saw you at whatever the heck event that was." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, you did really good." And then I think I like fell in love because he knew how to sing.
Well, for Valentine's Day, we were still friends.
We weren't dating yet?
No, we weren't dating. I had asked her out, and what she told me, it was on my birthday. I remember this. She just shrugged her shoulders. That was her answer. And I was like, what? What does that mean? Yes or no? And she just went, I don't know. And I was like,
so little elaborating on that, I was not allowed to date. If you're in a Hispanic household, that is a no-no. I was like 15 years old. So
yeah, but you didn't say no.
Me, I know.
You said, I don't know.
I wanted to, but I was terrified because I was like, oh my gosh, my parents are going to kill me. And so I just was like, I don't want to say no, but I can't say yes. So I just was like,
Yeah, that's literally what it was like. And then, what, a week later?
Yeah.
She was finally like...
My older sister, actually, if you're watching this, she was like, you guys pretty much act like you guys are dating, because we would go on dates. We'd go to football games. She's like, you guys hold hands.
Yeah, V didn't even like football.
Yeah,
and she would go to football games.
She was like, you can't be doing that if you guys aren't actually boyfriend and girlfriend. That's what she told me. So you have to like her.
Yeah, I like.
She kind of was like, you can't be doing that if you're not actually dating. Like, that's not okay. Like, you know, friends with benefits kind of thing. And I was like, all right. So then I was like, you know, yes. A week later.
Yeah. But before that, before I asked her out, it had been, or no, it was after, because it was September and then Valentine's Day. So we were dating already. Whenever I would take her like a whole mariachi band.
He was so cute. Yeah, he literally like brought serenata. If you guys know what that is, what is that, like serenade?
Yeah, serenade.
He serenaded me in high school. I was like so embarrassed.
I know, it was funny.
And then he's done it at like whenever I used to work at places. I'm just going really quickly back in to try to just make sure that I got the majority of it. I gotta do some practice when it comes to like really in-depth cuticle work, because I think it just looks so good, but I'm so scared to do it. So we're just gonna leave it like this, but I am going back just in to like kind of pull that back a little bit more. So yeah, that's how our love story started.
That's where it began.
We were married in my senior year, okay? We'll just say that.
We got together very, very young. Yeah. Like, our parents had a sign for us to get married. That's how young we were.
All right.
But
next question.
Young, dumb, full of love.
And we're still here.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone that we tell the story to, they're like, but you guys are still together.
Let me see here.
Look at that. If you wouldn't have pulled that, that wouldn't be there, baby.
Oh, I know. That was me.
I guess I should file
do you guys ever fight? Because I swear y'all seem so perfect. If so, how do y'all get through it?
So I think a lot of the time people think that we bicker a lot. I think that's the right word, right?
Disagree. Bicker.
It's like bickering.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's certain times where I might be having a bad day at work and I try to like not bring it home with me, but then I kind of do. And then there's times where V's frustrated about something, but
stress prone.
yeah.
And I feed off of that energy. So whenever he's like really, really negative, I'm always like that's not necessary. Like you need to get happy. And then I start getting upset. So I don't know. It's like a hard kind of balance to try to, you know, because our work obviously is involved like all the way around together. We do a lot of what I would call bickering because it's not necessarily arguing, but like we disagree a lot, and then we will try to convince each other that like my opinion is correct. So then we just go on and on and on, and like that's pretty much like the
gist of arguments. And it's not really fighting, it's more like just disagreeing sometimes.
And then I'm just like, whatever, like I'm correct, and then he's like, whatever, I'm correct, and we just leave it at that.
Yeah, we agree to disagree and we move on sometimes.
All right, so I'm just taking my hand file and kind of shaping his nails out a little bit, getting that free edge from like really crinkly that he had it, like to that, you know, a little bit more round, something a little bit more clean.
Does Sergio ever wish he took another career path? Speaking from experience, it's hard being together 24/7. That's basically. So I think a lot of people think we're together all day, every day. It's not really like that, especially right now. Like sometimes we're in the same building, I guess you could say, but I'm working on something and B's working on another thing, or one of us is taking care of Camila while the other one's working. We just kind of work together that way. And then when it comes to the business, Vita Bella, I'm typically working on that during like the mornings, and then I come home to help out with whatever needs to.
So we're not together all the time, and he did work previously. As of recently is when he started helping me full time. So it's not like we've been doing it for years and years and years where we're sick of each other. But even then, I think just because like the nature of everything, he's so focused on what he's doing and I'm focused on what I'm doing. Yes, we help each other a lot. It's still like really, really like we're separate a lot. You guys just see us together a lot because whenever we are lives, obviously we're together. He helps me, specifically takes time off to help me with my lives because it's just kind of necessary. And then of course when like we're vlogging, I try to include him in there. A lot of the time he's not there, but I try to make it a point to where he is because obviously we're a family. We're not like, it's not like I'm by myself all the time. All right, we're looking good. How do you feel so far?
It feels different.
It's all
it feels like
short.
Smooth. Like, well, no, it feels like clean. My my hands or my fingernails. Whereas before they always seemed so like crusty. What is your favorite thing to do as a couple and as individuals?
Ooh.
So as a couple first.
Okay, me as a couple, we watch a lot of like crime shows. So that's our like guilty pleasure. We watch a lot of just like Netflix and stuff like that. So that's always like really, really fun. And we drink our wine
here and there.
And then as an individual, I guess I could answer that too. I love shopping.
Oh yeah, that's a stress reliever for sure.
Yeah, if I'm like exhausted from working or just Camila's been like, you know, a little butt face, I'm like, can we go shopping? So yeah, you?
Together, what we like doing, I think, well, before it was like going to the club. I feel like we used to do that. But then the
Camila
whole
came around.
Yeah, that and the pandemic. Like the pandemic changed
That was like
a lot of things.
our
And it seemed like right before the pandemic, we were kind of like at the end of going out and doing like all night. Well, I wouldn't say all nighters, but like staying up super late.
Maybe we were younger.
Yeah, that's why. And then the pandemic happened, and 2 years later, everything's open, and now it's just like, ugh, we got
This is
kids.
why I don't
I'd
use
rather stay
nippers,
home.
y'all.
Did you cut me?
Yeah, I did. You don't feel the blood, the pain?
Did you really?
No.
Oh.
I almost did.
Uh,
All right, I'm gonna be going in with BB Joe for his base. I figured we would keep it, nice, clean, simple type of little manicure. Typically, when guys get a manicure, it's like a clear, shiny top coat that they put. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I don't ever really do manis or really anything other than acrylic extensions. So judge me all you guys want.
all right, and as individual for me, I think it used to be music, but that changed because
He used to practice a lot.
because I used to do and then whenever we moved to Florida,
He would like always try to find friends that were like musicians as well. But then just life got really busy with his work. If you guys didn't know, he actually was an underwater welder. Technical term would be commercial diver. So he was gone a lot, and just music. I think you would play though, no? Like when you were offshore.
Yeah, here and there, but it wasn't like
on a consistent basis. What I've noticed you do, let me see. He loves scrolling on his phone.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
That's my thing.
I'll answer for you.
No, I think watching YouTube videos, but it's like
he's very, very into business. So anything business, reading, watching videos, podcasts.
Podcasts,
He
yeah,
loves
that's true.
podcasts. Always like more like of the business oriented type of stuff, I would say. If they were asking me,
Yeah, like
I'm answering for you.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you know me better than I know myself sometimes.
Yep.
What are both of y'all's love language, and do you both achieve each other's?
Okay, funny story. Sergio didn't know what a love language was, and I was going through the questions before we started recording, like we were out and about, and I informed him what a love language was. And so we actually took a little test before getting home, and we did it kind of like while we were on the road doing stuff out and about. I already knew what mine was because obviously I'm a girl and I know what I want and I know what I need to be happy. He didn't know what his was, and I guessed what his was, and he didn't tell me what his, according to the little test, obviously. So
what's yours?
Mine is acts of service.
Okay, mine is words of affirmation. That's what mine is.
Okay, so explain yours a little bit because what the heck?
So
I'm over here like, do I know you?
wait, let me see. Ways.
But was that like your highest scored one?
Yeah, that was the highest scored one. So physical touch was second place.
That was my guess.
Physical
Sergio
touch
is very, very affectionate. Like I told him, like if I had to guess what his love language was, it was physical touch. So that makes
so
sense.
words of affirmation was just like, I don't know, that thing kept
So
asking like,
words of
would you rather?
affirmation would pretty much be like, you want me and you need me to be like, you're doing a good job. Like I love you. You're beautiful. Baby, you are sexy. Like that?
I guess.
No, well, you should know. Like,
well, no, but the
then that
thing
makes
is,
me
it
feel
was
like you
like,
lied
it
on
was
the
like,
test.
no, it wasn't even a lie. It was like, it was saying almost in a way of like, would you rather get like a thumbs
Like a
up for
gift?
good job or a gift? And it's like, I would rather you just tell me I'm doing good. Like gifts, I don't know. I feel like gifts or
kind of.
but if it's a well thought out gift, then yeah, obviously, like that's nice.
I feel like gifts, you're not a gift person at all.
It's just I feel like anytime
like he
that
never wants anything.
Yeah.
He never wants me to buy him anything. Like he always, his response is, I just want you. Like I never know what to get. We're terrible when it comes to presents because he just doesn't. And then mine, 100%. Okay. Do you feel fulfilled when it comes to your love language?
Me?
Would you agree with words of affirmation?
Yeah.
Do you feel like I provide you with words of affirmation? So
For sure. I mean, you're really good at telling me I suck at something too.
I use that as form of motivation.
But yeah, that's the type of stuff that I feel like people need to not get offended about and just work harder, because sometimes.
All right, pop that in here.
Sometimes people tell you.
This is a lot runnier than I remember it being.
Sometimes people tell you that you're doing really good at something and they're just lying to your face. And it's better if they just tell you you're not doing good and then you fix it. And I feel like a lot of people work different.
Yes.
And the way that I work is whenever I suck at something and I get told that I suck at it. So it's like affirmation that I do suck at it. I try to do better. I try really hard to do better.
Now they're gonna fully judge me.
No, but it's not only with you; it's with anybody. No, anybody tells me I'm not good at something, then I try to change that.
So mine is acts of service, and I 100% agree with this, and I 1,000% say that he does fulfill. Like, he literally doesn't let me do anything. We were just at dinner. And I was like, here, let me feed Camila. Like, you know when you see those videos and the guy is over there eating Holly Jolly and the woman is the one feeding the baby? That is not us. Like, he does not let me. And I'm always telling him, like, let me do it. I can do it too. He just doesn't let me. Groceries, he barely lets me carry those. Like, he helps around the house. Camila, he's super active with her. With Damien, that is another one that I recently told someone that I was like, oh my gosh, because he gets up in the morning, takes him at 6 o'clock, no matter how late he goes to sleep. 90% of the time he goes to bed later than I do. And so he's just very, very active, and he does take over a lot of my load. And sometimes I feel bad, but he like literally tells me all the time, like, no, I could do it. I can help. Like, let me help. So I'm not going to say no. Like, I know a lot of people struggle with their spouse helping them. So I take advantage of it. I'll milk it. When I was pregnant, I was like, oh.
Y'all seem so compatible. What are your signs?
So if I'm not wrong, I think we're both the same sign, no?
I honestly don't know. I have no idea. Look it up right now.
So mine is a Virgo, like, for a fact, because I'm a female and I feel like we kind of keep track of this stuff. Sergio, I just recently found out that I'm pretty sure he's a Virgo, or like on the verge of a Virgo and something else.
I know it's like right at the end of something.
So every time that someone asks us what our signs are, I always say like we're the two complete opposites. So like, you know how they give you a description of what your sign is? And then they give you kind of like ideas of how you are and how you act and like how you carry yourself and stuff. Me and Sergio are completely different. He's like an extrovert to the max. I'm an introvert. Like, he's very, very go, 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 go. I'm go, 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 but I'm like chiller. He's very, very like business minded. I am too. Obviously, like, we wouldn't be where we are if I wasn't. But he's like the whole opposite.
It says I am a Virgo too.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I think we had talked about it not that long ago.
Yeah.
So I don't even think we're compatible.
According to horoscopes. Okay, next question. How did you and Sergio achieve your dream business and dream home? I don't think we've done that yet. Like, business, I would say, yeah, kind of.
It's so hot in here.
Home, we're still working.
This is not our final home. It is absolutely gorgeous, and we did build it, to our liking, but this is not. We have talked about it many times. This is not our final home. Like, our end goal is elsewhere. As far as our business, I think this wasn't our dream business.
No, yeah,
like, if we're being real.
But it's also not like something we hate. It's like it just kind of came.
But I feel like a dream business would be like, I'm working towards this my entire life, and this has been my ultimate goal. Like, this is just my dream. That was not the case for us at all. Like, I didn't even think I was gonna do nails. Sergio, like, I don't even think he like had full faith, in me.
I thought it was a hobby. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
like,
and I didn't think that's how 90% of people that like encounter a family member, a friend, somebody that does nails or anything in the beauty industry, it's a hobby. Like, they don't take it serious or anything like that.
It didn't seem like it was something that could support a family. That's what happened.
Yeah,
That
I
opinion
wasn't making
changed.
very much too. So I think it kind of just happened. And then we saw like room for growth and we took the opportunity to just grow and make it kind of work.
What are your future plans for family in the years to come?
No more children.
Yeah, so we
Absolutely
are
negatory on
we're gonna
that.
be a family of 4 forever,
Forever unless a miracle happens, like a complete miracle.
or
Or we
we
adopt.
adopt. That'll be the only other.
That is like one of the things that we not necessarily have planned, but we've talked about that if we do ever want another baby, or yeah, we would adopt.
Yeah.
But we're not having any more blood children.
Yeah, and then
I'm just wiping off the tacky layer because we're going to be doing some nail art.
all right, how do the chores get balanced with your work and his cooking and cleaning?
Right off the bat, we barely cook.
Yeah, we try to cook, but
We did pretty good for like a
yeah.
week and a half-ish, 2 weeks. And then we
Yeah.
had family come into town back to back, and then we took a vacation right after that. So for 3 straight weeks, we weren't
didn't.
able to.
So
then
it
we
was
just-
it was like we were cooking because we wanted to eat more healthy, and then we found restaurants that are healthy. So we were like, screw it, we're just gonna go to the restaurants.
It's just a lot easier for us. And then as far as cleaning, our house is a mess, y'all.
Yeah.
But no, like realistically talking, I do everything.
For what?
Cleaning.
For the most part, yeah. Yeah.
I think because I'm very, very like I need things done a certain way. And Sergio's brain doesn't work that way. Like he just organizes the mess up to the counter wall, and it drives me insane. So I'd rather just do it. Our laundry, he does his work clothes, and that's it. I do the rest of the laundry. Also because I'm a psychopath, it just doesn't make sense in my brain, but it makes sense like in life. I like to fold everything a specific way, and I like to iron everything before I put it up. And Sergio doesn't do that. Like he does. So I pretty much do a lot of it. He does dishes. He'll like throw things in the dishwasher. Even that irks my soul because he doesn't do it right. So a lot of the time I kind of just try to like be grateful for the little things that he does do. But for the most part, like cleaning wise, if I'm not like instructing him to clean something specifically, I do it.
Okay, next. What are your guys' icks of each
Lord.
other?
I just gave one.
Well, we need to do like 4 of them.
I don't know.
You don't think you can come up with 4? I could come up with 2 for sure.
All right, go for it. You start, and then maybe it'll give me an idea.
All right. So one of the icks that I have of me
starts crying.
Every time that she
I already know. Go.
Yeah, every time that she bites into a strawberry and she's done with that strawberry, she doesn't throw it in the trash. She throws it into the sink. I don't know why.
That's not true.
Yeah.
It's not to that extent. Strawberries go in the trash. You're talking more of my drinks.
Well, that too.
100%.
There's like drinks.
If I have like a milk carton.
Yeah. It's like made out of paper and she puts it in the sink. I don't know why the hell she does that.
Or if I have like a coffee that we got like outside of our house. Or shit.
Yeah.
Even the ones that we make in the house, because we do have disposable cups, I'll just throw it in the sink. My thought process behind that is because when I go to do the dishes, I could just dump it out, wash everything at once. And he's like, it irritates his soul.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the black gel paint from Profiles Backstage. I actually put a little bit right here, the frosting gel paint. This is the container. And then I grabbed a little bit of the liner just to kind of dilute it a little bit so that it's not super, super thick and I'm able to like nicely do whatever design I'm doing. Sergio has no idea what I'm doing on his nails. So I'm going to try to explain as best as possible. It's pretty much like all line work. I'm pretty much just going to go in with like more of a manly design is what I'm envisioning. So yeah, I think my first ick for Sergio, I don't know. That's so hard.
I feel like it's something we got to think about and write down.
I know. Like, you know how people do their whole lists? Oh, gosh. I guess that he doesn't ever clean up his shavings of his hair?
I do.
No.
I tried to.
He tries to, and then I go to clean the bathroom, and there's all these tiny little hairs by the faucet. I think that's like very, very common though when it comes to guys just not knowing how to clean good.
Okay, my next one.
Mine's all innocent.
All right, yeah. So V always unscrews a cap, and then instead of screwing it back on, she just puts it on, and it's unscrewed. So you go, and if you accidentally bump into something that she opened, it spills everywhere. And it's happened with nail polishes. It's happened with acetone. It's happened with all kinds of stuff around her house.
Yeah, those are facts. I'm not even gonna lie on that one. I just am lazy, honestly speaking. If I tell him he has something wrong, he gets defensive.
Like what?
Like if I tell you your breath stinks, he gets so offended. And I'm like, what? Do you want me to like be grossed out, or do you want me to tell you so you could fix the issue? He stares at me 24/7. Like he notices every little thing about me. But then let me have something on my face. Let me have a booger. Let me have something in between my teeth. And he just somehow misses that. So I'm walking around one time at Walmart. Do you remember that? Yeah. We had like some blue raspberry freaking slush. A slushy. And it like dribbled down my cheek. And I'm like, you let me walk around. I feel like honestly you do that on purpose just to humble me a little bit. So people can be like, ew. She slobbered. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now it's opposite of that. What do you guys love about each other?
I can easily answer this one. Sergio is very, and I've said it before, he's very, I don't even know if that's like the word to describe it. He's very selfless. Is that the right proper word?
Selfless?
Like, you know when someone is, I don't think that's the right word.
Selfless is like, I don't give a shit about myself.
Yeah.
But I care about, like, you.
Yeah. That's literally you. And not that that's like, I love that you don't care about yourself, but you always put me and the kids, like, before, like, your own feelings. Or, like, if you're going to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation to make us comfortable, like, you will do that. Like, every time I'm sick or I don't feel good, he always says, like, he wishes he could take the pain away. And that it goes the same with, like, our kids.
I love that even whenever I am not feeling all too well, or even you're feeling all too well, you still try really hard at whatever it is you're doing. I feel like you're so much better at that than I am. Like, if I feel like crap, I would rather, like, lay in bed all day if I'm feeling sick, and then you kind of like get up, get ready, and do your thing. I think that
comes with like the mom instinct type of, because I feel like at one point if I didn't have kids I probably would do that. But like I've talked about it before, I suffer from a lot of pain and I have a lot of things wrong with me, and I 100% like, y'all wouldn't even know that if I didn't tell you guys. No one will know that. But I voice it because sometimes, a lot of the time, you guys tell me, like, oh, you should get this checked, or maybe you have this. And I just feel like the more that I dwell on something depressing, or if I'm upset about something, like, that's not going to help me. And I say this also for, like, you guys, so you guys can kind of think about that too. Don't discourage yourself. And if you ever feel, like, unmotivated for whatever reason, think about that. Like, what is the point? It's not helping you in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, next question.
Have you ever used your hubby's hands as a practice hand? Has he let you? Look at that? If no, why? This is the first time.
Here we are. Is it the first time?
Yeah.
I feel like I put pink on your pinky one time.
What?
You don't remember? But that was like before I did nails.
I don't remember that.
I think if I asked him to practice...
You did a pedicure on me when you were in school, remember? Because you had to do pedicures.
If I asked you to let me do a design or like long acrylics, you would definitely be down for it as long as I took them off afterwards. Huh?
Yeah.
All right, so for this now, we're going to be doing something really, really cute. You guys kind of see the start of it. So we're just not going to be able to see it until I'm done.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm just starting with the little petals. And then I'm going to kind of elongate it right here so that it gets more of like a leafy vibe, if that makes sense.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right. What do you guys do to wind down?
Wine.
Wind down.
Wine with the wind down.
Oh, yeah. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
How when's the last time we drank wine? It's probably been like 3 weeks.
Yeah. We're actually like on, the path of being very healthy.
We're trying to. I think to wind down, it's kind of like that first
Netflix.
question. We kind of, we Netflix and chill.
Yeah, that's like our nightly routine. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we do to wind down. Just put the kids to sleep and go watch some Netflix.
All right, any other questions?
Yeah, what is your guys' favorite restaurants?
Oh, geez. Do we have a favorite restaurant?
I think that as of recently...
Well, like for sure, we loved, it's a local one, Taylor's.
Yeah.
That's our go-to for breakfast. Now we can't go because your girl is officially mandatory gluten and dairy-free diet.
Yeah.
But we've been going to like healthier places. Have we found one yet that we're like Jason's Deli? No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
They have like gluten-free, vegan type of stuff, and it's so good.
Okay. How did you find such a great man?
This is your public service announcement to give your stalker a chance.
I'm just kidding. I'm the one that asked that question.
Sergio asked me that question. I thought it was hilarious.
Let's see. My phone died.
No! Pop that in there.
Yeah.
You had one job, baby.
I know. My phone died. Well, I guess we're just going to talk for the rest of the time.
Well, to be fair, like, it shouldn't take that long. I think we're just getting distracted, so I'm over here yapping, not working. You weren't supposed to look!
My bad. I didn't see the beer then.
Gosh, fired. Tell him, you guys. Wow, babe. Terrible. All right, so I'm going to kind of like skim through this part since we've been yapping this whole time. We freaking looked at his nails.
I didn't even think about it. I just put my hand up there.
Chismoso. We should think about more icks. It's funny. I love watching those videos. All right, so when coming up with this design, I figured I've been wanting to do a guy's manicure. And I always envisioned it clear base with black designs. I don't know why. Because I feel like it wouldn't be too much. And it would just look good. I don't know. Damn, baby, you're not going to talk to me anymore?
I'm trying to think.
Let me see if I can remember some questions. A lot of you guys didn't understand the assignment and literally were asking me nail stuff.
I think it's because you put couple questions and there's a lot of people that ask 2 questions. I think that's what happened. Like a very large amount of people asked 2 questions, thinking that's what you meant.
Funny. All right, so I think that was like the end of the questions. A lot of them were really, really repetitive, pretty much asking us our story. And then his phone died anyway. So I think we're just going to kind of ask each other questions so you guys can kind of get to know us a little bit more. And honestly, like just expand our communication because I feel like Sergio and I barely even ask each other questions. That's such a weird thing, huh? So my question to you, Sergio husband.
Let's hear it. V-wife.
How do you feel getting your nails done with the design for the first time?
I mean, it's whatevs.
Like, are you going to be embarrassed to go out in public?
No.
Are you going to be hiding your hand in your pocket whenever you're talking to someone?
No, not at all. I'm just going to do the same thing I did yesterday.
All right, you asked me a question now.
All right. Is there anything that you would change about what we have created so far? Like something you would do differently? I guess I should say.
Like from what we've built, or
Yeah.
family, or our
No, not
relationship?
family. Business.
I think just more structure. Like as far as like having a set schedule and being more organized and not like, we kind of just wing everything, because that's pretty much what we do right now. We
Yeah.
wing a lot of the stuff. So I think that, yeah, more structure. Or
Yeah, I think whenever we were doing the hands and the videos and the houses at the same time,
that was stressful.
that was the hardest
Excuse
time,
me.
I think.
I don't know if you guys like remember, but during that entire time we were doing like freaking 3 different things at the same time. Which honestly we still do it now, but it's a lot less and a lot.
Well, because we were remodeling a few of our properties and we were creating everything for the practice hands, and we were doing videos on top of that, and V was still doing nails, so we were trying to do everything every day, and there was a lot.
That was like a crazy time in our lives. Definitely worth it. Stuff like that puts like a lot of strain on work and your life and your relationship. We're here. We made it happen. It was stressful. Aww. So whenever you're on your phone scrolling, you could see the beautiful checkered design. What is your ultimate goal in our businesses and our life in general?
Ultimate goal to have them all run without us needing to be there.
All right, pop that in there, sir. Thank you.
That is an ultimate goal. Well, obviously you can't do that.
Much, kind of. All right, we are finishing up. I'm gonna go in with the young nails. There's a glitter right there. Is it in there? I'm gonna put the Young Nails stain resistant top coat because this man dirties his hands a lot at work. So want to make sure that they don't get crusty and dusty. I think you had requested matte, but I told him that wasn't an option.
I thought what the client chooses is a.
I say it's not an option because then they're gonna get gross and you're gonna want me to take them off. The whole purpose is for you to keep these on. Maybe it'll also help Sergio stop biting his nails.
That's honestly the biggest reason why I was like, yeah, let's do it. Because I hate having messed up nails.
He wasn't trying to be supportive. It was benefiting him.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was doing.
He knew.
But I really do feel like as soon as I go to bite them, I'm gonna feel them all thick, and I'm gonna be like, oh.
I don't know. Maybe you'll start chomping on the gel and then peel it off. Not trying to give you ideas or anything, but I put that in the light. Man, you ruined the surprise.
Ow, that one's getting hot.
That one hurts?
Ooh, yeah.
All right, let's do low heat mode. Better?
Yeah.
So if you guys didn't know, the 90-second option on your lights typically are low heat. So whenever you feel a heat spike, it's typically because the product on there is a little bit too thick. And it's like something with the chemicals of the curing process. I don't know. But the light will cause it to dry very quickly. So that's what causes the heat spike. And that's why we switched over to the low heat, because it will start very low, which allows it to gradually dry versus doing it very quickly, and then it goes up and up and up, and then it fully cures it. All right, taking lint-free wipe and a little bit of Young Nail swipe, we are cleaning that surface nicely. Oh, how cute. So cute. And then I'm actually going to be going in with one of the velvet oils, the cuticle oils from Profiles Backstage. If you guys did not know, they have a men scented one. This thing literally smells like a delicious man.
Interesting.
Back when Sergio used to wear cologne, that's what it smells like. He doesn't wear it now because he already got me, right?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, I'm going to put a bunch of it. Lather that all the way on. All right. Emmy, whoa, what is that, baby? Fingertip is struggling. It was all dry. Well, we'll be adding this to our nightly routine before Netflix. All right, that pretty much concludes today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got to know us a little bit better. And we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.